Welcome back. This is Mel Waller with Financial Freedom Starts Now. And now we're going to take the book we've been working on the Shortness of Life by Seneca, and we're going to show you the process of creating that in KDP Amazon, as you can see in the screen here. So you can see here we got this, and so we want to create. Click Create. What do we want to create? We want to create a paperback. It's always easier for me, it's always easier to do the book first, because when you get it fully completed and get done, it will ask you, do you want to do an ebook? And then they've saved a lot of that information. You don't have to be repeating it. So that's a time saver. So here we go. We got language is English. Book title. Going to be on the shortness of life. I'm not sure if I saved that. Oh. I want to check something else. I did some searching, all capital letters, okay. And I found somebody else who's selling this exact same thing on Amazon, and that's okay. I'm not worried about that. Of the Shortness of Life. There will not be a subtitle. No edition number. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to include his full name. So now to save, so this is how I do it. I include the middle name because that gets to be more work. So, Lucius Annaeus Seneca. We can have contributors. So I'm going to put myself as the editor. We don't need no more. This is a public domain content. We do not need to show who the original translator of this was. Pretty sure anyway. Okay. Then we come down here and we can provide a summary. We know I always like to put in 70 pages. Page count. I let them be aware it's large print because we had 18 fonts, 16 and above is large print. And then what I think would be great for summary here would be to got too many things, too many places. I think I'm just going to take the summary provided here. And use that. And there we have it. 70 pages large print, and we have the summary of it. You see here it tells you you've got plenty of characters to use. That's great. It already saved me time. Okay. It is copyrighted. We added content, and I'm actually I will go in and do some editing of the summary so I can for sure copyright that, as there is question whether AI content can be directly copyrighted or not. So we'll take care of that. So, and by copyrighting it also, it might eliminate some hassle with Amazon. I'll find out. When you submit something, they take X number of days to look it over to decide whether they're going to approve it or if they're going to challenge you and request more information. It does not have sexually explicit images. Breeding image, I don't do nothing with that. Amazon is our primary marketplace, but this will also show up in other marketplaces around the world. Choose categories. Here we got large print book. Content is 16-point font size or greater. Again, it's 18, so we're going to click that. It's not a low content. And now we want to be able to choose categories. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get some extra help on that. So this is what we're looking for. But now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to open up Publisher Rocket. It gives you can get a lot of valuable information from this. Let that load up. Because one thing that's key for ranking and sales on KDP Amazon is the categories. And you could find, gazillions of categories that you think apply, but you really need to, so we're going to go here. We're going to put in the title and the author, because this will probably locate the one book and maybe others that are already selling on Amazon. Okay, and here we can, okay, that's what the cover of this looks like, is that guy there. That's who we're looking for. Oh, let's just load more. Pretty sure we did not see him. We'll load more because that obviously right now is a best-selling title. Look at all these other ones that are there. So let's see. Maybe oh, here we got monthly sales. So you see all these different ones. Some aren't selling much, some are selling quite a bit. It's interesting though. I wonder if there's a way. You're learning as I'm learning here. To go ahead and maybe we can use the let's try this, because this will get exactly what we want. We'll see if it finds it. If it finds it, it's going to find the exact book we're looking for. And there we are. There's the cover. Okay, their monthly sales is $192 a month. And they're still ranked very high for selling here. Let me show you. See, they're the #1 in 45-minute self-help. I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, I'm back. So we see this one is doing very well. We already know it's estimated that it is doing $192 a month in sales, which is pretty darn good, about $8 of sales per day. And this is an average. This is not 100% accurate. Their ebook is, well, this is an ebook now again, which mine will probably be around the same number of pages. As a book, it's 70 pages, but as an ebook, of course, that's going to be less. Their price is 99 cents, which tells me I want to be selling mine at 99 cents. Wow, they've been up there for a long time that they've been selling on Amazon. So we had $192 a month. I want to go back. Okay. Whoa. This one's been up there long. Now, is that a book or an ebook? Look how much they're making per day on monthly sales. But this is Penguin. So that might be something I have to explore more. $438 a day on that one. I don't see where it breaks it down, whether it's a book or not a book. 867. Oh, that's Audible. Okay. Here we go. Books, Audible, books. That one's got more than just that. Books. We'll go down here a little bit more. Maybe we just didn't get to the ebook part of it to find that one. So what's interesting though is here we got a book. Lots of people have published it, and yet some aren't making very much, but some are still bringing in good money. And I assume part of that is they're advertising it, they're promoting it in some way, and that's something we're going to want to learn. Okay, so we're going to go right back to here. But at a minimum, this one here that I looked at, who's number one on Amazon for this ebook, he's at $192 a month. Hey, I'd be happy with another $100, $200 a month for one ebook. And I will pursue that as I continue on with this. I will explore that and all on the side, and I'll use AI if I need to try to figure out exactly what this person is doing. And I'll look at the other ones and see what they're doing. So this is some really very valuable information. Now what we want to do, though, is we want to come here and we want to unleash the categories. Okay. Interesting. So it looks like sales to number 10. See, sales to number, that's a lot of sales to get down to number 1. Interesting. So there's a lot to explore here. So so the best one here is this one here. Only need 46 to be in the top 10. 187 to get down to number 1. So we for sure want to put it in Kindle book, self-help, happiness. Okay. So then we come back here. Well, and we're doing a book here too, aren't we? We are. Okay, that's true. So they're not going to have, so let's find something that's self-help, happiness. Self-help. Okay, there's happiness. We'll click that. Go look at some of the other categories they were in. Happiness, motivation. Okay, so we'll come back here. Motivation is right. Motivational. Now you can only select 3 categories for this book. So there's 2 of them. And I'm curious, don't need that. So now I'm curious. And I want to make sure it's just that number of pages. So this one, I don't know what Penguin's got in here. Here, this one's got 46 pages, $438. So we're going to check it out. Oh, it brought me to this. Paperback, $4.90. Look how expensive their paperback's cheaper than the yeah, they're not doing great on sales rank right now. Let's look at the ebook. Well, ebooks, it's not under 100, but it's selling. They got lots of ratings here. So, Okay, let's hopefully this will unleash the characters of that one. Again, we're looking for number 1. There's a 29. There's a 30. There's a 10. Okay, now we're getting only 3 to get down to number 1. Well, I think that's what we got to, oh, and that's Kindle books again. Okay, that doesn't help us. We're dealing with a book. So the best we found was 10. So books, literature and fiction, ancient and medieval literature, Roman. So, are you confused yet? So, obviously in another category, literature and fiction, ancient and medieval. Literature and fiction, ancient and medieval, Roman. Verify. Roman. So, being in that category will increase the likelihood of sales all by its own. So you see how important it is? And you saw all them other categories. And, you know, that's why categories are so important. And Publisher Rocket certainly helps. So now we save that, and it puts in our categories. We did the large print. And now we can do keywords, and I don't know. Unleash the categories, keyword search. Well, let's do what we did before. Take the title and the author. Put that in there. Average pages. 116 competitors. But we want the, we wanted to get the keyword. Oh, maybe it's just searching that as the keyword. Okay. That didn't help me. Okay. So, now, using his name is a bit redundant because they're going to take the title, they're going to take the author, and that's already kind of like, if people are searching for that, they're already going to be finding that Roman could be something that could be certainly added. Happiness, motivational. And I can come back after I totally complete this thing. I can come back in and add more. But I'm taking up a lot of your time here. Publication date and release date are the same. We just leave that the same. When I publish it, that's going to be the release date. After we submit it for publication, it can take up to 72 hours to go live. During this time, edits cannot be made to your book. Okay? We're ready to click Save and Continue and see what happens. Should take us to the next page. Okay. Here we go. Now here's where we get our free KDP ISBN. I could add my own, or I can use theirs. I'm going to use theirs. And that is going to be so I'm going to stop it here, and we'll continue this later. But the next video I'm going to do is about clicking this, creating the ISBN, and putting it into the book and finishing the book. Because then when that's done, and I save that, then I come back here, select my options, this, that, and the other. I could do that for you now if you want. I like black and white on cream paper. Select a different size. We already know we took a 5x8. No bleed. I like a glossy finish for the paperback cover finish. And see, we got to take that ISBN information, get it into the book. As you saw, we got to get that added over here, save this file, convert it into a PDF file, and then upload it. And I will do that in a separate video here. And then we upload it, and then it'll process that, and then we get working on the cover. Okay, so that's where we're at. Next, I'll be working on the ISBN for y'all. Sorry this is taking a long time, but hopefully you skip forward where you needed to. So this is Mel Waller with Financial Freedom Starts Now. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe if you want. Please, if you got any comments, thoughts, add them below. Thank you.